Hey everybody, it is I4 as you no doubt knew, and I would like to welcome you to the 17th episode of Into Bytes. Thank you for joining me today. Our first game is Umbragram by Evil Robot Stuff and Harry Sadler. This is a perspective puzzle game. You are given these 2 yellow dots and these 4 yellow dots here, and you need to make sure everything... Oh, nope, too far. You need to make sure things line up. And the puzzles are based on perspective. The controls are a little bit weird, but maybe that's because, you know, the first time I was playing this, it was dark and I couldn't see my keyboard. And bam! So it's a pretty simple concept. Make sure things line up. And here you need to actually rotate to see and place other blocks on other edges, as you just saw there. So we go like this, and we need... Oh no, not like that. These puzzles they get pretty crazy. Honestly, it makes you start from the beginning every time you pop in, so there probably aren't very many puzzles, but I think I played this for about 20 minutes last night, and I had just a great time with it. It's seriously so much... Nope. It's super fun. The music is relaxing. The puzzle designs are... honestly, super great. Oh, sometimes it's a little hard to tell when you're at the edge, but maybe that's just because I only really look down here. I don't look over at the panels too much. But it is definitely something that it ramps up pretty freaking quick. If I am going to be honest, I'm breezing through these right now because I played a lot last night, so I know all these puzzles already. But I can promise you that when you hop in here, you won't be able to solve these puzzles quite so simply. It's damn it. Okay, here's one that I'm gonna have a bit of trouble with. Alright. You think you can stop me, puzzles? You can't stop me. I'm the best. Alright, we'll do one more. This is actually the last one I did last night. It's pretty interesting. Way you have to solve this, because you can't just place one there. Let's see what I've got. Okay, we can go like that. Oh, but we can't go there. We can't go there, so we will go boop, boop, boop. And then we just gotta... See, we can't place it there because, you know, there's not supposed to be a block there on this end, so I think, do we... No. Jesus. Yeah! Alright, we had to do it one back. Super simple. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the next game. Alright, our second game of the day is Space Expedition, and this is by Azpic on Game Jolt. It's a pretty simple little puzzle platformer, and it's adorable. I love the graphics, I love the atmosphere, I love the puzzles. So you pick up items, and then you set them down. Oh wait, no. There's a lot of having to... Oh, come on, did I already? No, it's... And here's okay. Here's the part that's bad about this game. I will get this right out into the open. It's a puzzle platformer, but it's not... It's kind of unpredictable in what's coming up. And and in the controls, they're kind of finicky, and it really becomes obvious later on that the platforming it's just not quite right. And it's just not the controls just need a lot of work, and that's the biggest thing about this game that detracts from it. The music and art is great, the puzzles are pretty solid, the atmosphere is great, and there are just some specific problems, specific little things that could be very improved, like the platforming controls. And there's a part later on where you're sort of trying to outrun lava, and the lava goes up so fast that, combined with the finicky controls, it's not fair, I guess. It requires more and more precise platforming than is really doable in a rush. No, I don't want to change the controls. Thank you for asking. But apart from all that, it's pretty awesome. So, I don't really know too much about the story besides what was just said in that little video stuff. Hey. Oh no, the ground falls. And here's one more thing that could have been improved. It's kind of hard to tell what ground is breakable and what ground isn't. You really need to pay a whole lot of attention. Oh, stop running at the thing. But apart from that, it's pretty good. So let's go ahead and just play this a little bit. We got to pick up the thing. We picked up the thing. We gotta come back over here. It kind of feels a little point and click inspired, honestly. We got that one, and let's pick up that second box. And one of the things is that you kind of have to really predict what you're going to need and just assume that if it's on the ground and you can pick it up, that you're going to need it. Because right here, we need that block. If we didn't pick up that second block, we wouldn't have been able to come over here and do that thing. But we did, so yay. And then, I mean, like here you can tell that those break. Are they a slightly different color? I can't really tell. I don't think they are. There are secrets in the game too, and that's cool. I don't know what this green thing does, but I assume it'll come in handy later. Like this, that's obviously gonna break. But, I mean, I think you get what I mean with that. As I'm looking now, it's actually kind of obvious with placements, but there are parts later on where it's just kind of, why didn't, here's the part that made me complain about the platforming. Let's see if I can actually get it this time, and I did. Cool, okay. This part took me far longer than I would like to admit it did the first time through, but it did. And that's that. And I actually think that that's pretty much all I'm going to show. Definitely check it out on Game Jolt. It's worth a look just because of how atmospheric it is, and it's something that people can definitely take inspiration from. So definitely check it out on Game Jolt for the price of $0. Whee! I'll see you guys in the next game with Alright! Our third and final game of the day is, because this is literally the best we could come up with, Retribution by Christian Jansen and Michael Hussinger. This is a free shoot-'em-up, and it is awesome! This is a shoot-'em-up that, quite simply, it takes the piss out of every single shoot-'em-up. Everything's a little wacky, like, I just picked up that eyeball thing, and now I'm surrounded by margaritas. What's going on here? I have a margarita shield. In regular shoot-'em-ups, you'll typically get a bunch of power-ups, and they will just upgrade your default gun, and like when you get hit or when you die, you'll lose some power-ups. In this one, you just switch between power-ups constantly. and they chase you down, so you don't really have a choice unless you go way out of your way to actually keep the power-up from, this one. And there are some power-ups that, aren't really power-ups. They're kinda power-downs. Oh god. We're gonna be like this for a little bit. Oh, Jesus. There we go. Okay, what was I saying? It's zany, it's crazy, it's wacky. You learn what the power-ups do, just as you would in any game with power-ups. But it's just really throws you off the first time you play, because you're like, what the hell? I picked up a needle and now I'm shooting exploded cheese. I don't understand what's going on. But it's very, very addicting. Oh, damn. It's super fun. And it's definitely one of those things that you can just kind of get into the zone on and just go. And just... Oh, damn. I love the... Fuck. Dang it! 19%? Was that just out? No, I made it 9%. It's great. In normal shoot 'em ups, you will get a high score. This one does percents for its scores. If you look in the top left and right, you'll see that my score is 1 billion and my high score is 1 billion trillion. So it's very... It doesn't... You could get through this, in theory, without killing any dudes. It may not be too fun because there's not a lot of noises. But it's all about just, this one's about just dodging bullets. And it's honestly pretty easy to do that. You don't actually die unless that little cylinder, that glowing green cylinder in the middle, if that gets hit, you'll die. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you can get through this without killing Buddy, but I want to show you guys the power-ups that are in this. I picked up a chair and now I'm throwing cards. Like what? Throwing cards? What is that? This could have easily just been bullets, but it's not. And now I'm killing guys to the side. Oh god. I don't want throwing cards. Ah, yes. So that's all there is to this game. Get as far as you can, not necessarily focus on so many points, and have a good laugh while you're doing it. This is gonna be our last life for this. I would like to thank you guys for joining me once again in Indie Bytes. It's great to have you guys here. Check out each of these games. They all happen to be free this episode, so there's really no reason for you to not. Oh, looks like I've actually got another life. We're gonna play this out. Pew pew. I'm just gonna let the music kind of play this one out. I will see you guys next time. Thank you for joining me.